Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chair Janelle Wilkins. It is 3:02 p.m. on Tuesday, March 17th, and this begins the 7th voting session of the House Ways and Means Committee. The first bill that we have on our list has an excellent sponsor, and we'll go to Delegate Ebersol, House Bill 29.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. This bill, House Bill 29, is introduced, allows county boards of education to develop income eligibility guidelines above specified household income thresholds for students who have achieved college and career readiness and are on the first post-CCR pathway, the AP, IB, or Cambridge ACE diploma courses. But there are amendments, and the amendments add changes to two other post-CCR pathways: dual enrollment in high school and an institution of higher education enrollment in career technology education to the bill. The authority of the State Board of Education and the Accountability and Implementation Board to set limits on the number and types of courses that a dually enrolled student is authorized to take is extended through fiscal year 2030. Numerous changes to CTE education are made, but repealing the CTE Skills Standards Advisory Committee and instead having the CTE courses established by the CTE Committee, working in conjunction with the Governor's Workforce Development Board, or GWDB if you like, to align CTE coursework with a list of priority occupations in the state. I move the amendments.
Second.
The amendments have been moved and seconded. Discussion, Delegate Hornberger.
Oh, thank you, Madam Chair. Great bill, by the way. Just for the full membership, the amendments that were passed, how do they impact enrollment as to where the bill was before and where it'll be now with the amendments?
Enrollment in?
The dual enrollment program.
Okay.
In other words, in any way restrictive.
Delegate Ebersol.
Madam Chair, thank you. Right now, we're restricting or allowing restrictions on dual enrollment to 2 courses per semester, and that was to sunset at the end of next year. This just extends that restriction or that potential restriction through 2030.
Any other discussion on the amendments? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 29, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 29 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move the bill as amended.
Second.
Lost my place.
House Bill 29 has been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, House Bill 29 as amended. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, raise your hand. We have a Me Too? Okay, sponsorship, Delegate Pastor. Any other sponsors?
Yes, please.
All right, Delegate Ebersol, Delegate Wims, Delegate Coley, Delegate Polakovich-Carr, the Vice Chair, Delegate Patterson.
You decide all these people didn't sponsor your bill the first time.
She was trying to stay away from us. Yeah, here.
All right, okay, House Bill 29 moves forward favorable with amendments. Next bill, House Bill 195. This bill has amendments. Delegate Patterson.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. This bill requires the State Lottery and Gaming Control Commission to conduct studies of the State Lottery and Gaming Program regarding certain trends and technology, and if the commission does not have the resources or expertise to do so, to collaborate or contract with certain entities. The amendments authorize rather than require the studies and establish a work group on gambling prevention technology within the commission. Move the amendments.
Second.
The amendments to House Bill 195 have been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 195 say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 195 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
Move the bill as amended.
House Bill 195 with amendments has been moved and properly seconded. On the bill, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 195, favorable with amendments, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 195 moves forward, favorable with amendments. House Bill 490 is the next bill. It has amendments. Delegate Ebersol.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As introduced, the bill made alterations to the blueprint for Maryland's future programs. The changes involved, among other provisions, state and local funding for low-income students, local flexibility in the use of certain concentration poverty grant funding, teacher certification qualifications, college and career readiness, and career ladder for educators in Maryland. But the amendments remove the changes to the CCR from the bill because you just heard about them. They've been placed in House Bill number 29. Extend the hold harmless provisions for compensatory education enrollment count through the fiscal year 2029. Bring a new pathway for licensure for out-of-state teachers in alignment with the pathway for in-state teachers. Require the AIB and MSD to jointly study the best method for counting students from low-income households for the purpose of compensatory education formulas, and pauses the expert review team program for 1 year, reverting the funds from the expert review team back to other uses eligible under the Blueprint Fund, and requires AIB and MSDE to jointly file a report on expert review team plans before the end of the calendar year. I move the amendments.
Second.
The amendments to House Bill 490 have been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the amendments? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 490, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, the ayes have it. House Bill 490 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
So.
We'll move it and then we'll have a discussion.
Okay, move favorable on the bill as amended.
Okay.
Second.
All right, on House Bill 490, the favorable with amendment, discussion, Delegate Buckle.
So I just want to say, as with many of the omnibus bills that contain a wide variety of provisions, there's definitely some very good provisions here. I think that I have some concerns about how we continue to hold harmless or to fund students who may not be in our system. You know, students who may have left the state, students who may not be participating in the schools, and we should probably find out the reasons for that. I'm sure there's a myriad of reasons of why they're not there, but I'm a little concerned about that aspect of the bill from a funding perspective and a fiscal perspective, and that's why and I think others may choose to vote against the bill. But it has a tremendous amount of good things in it as well that I'd love to have the opportunity to vote for, but I can only vote one way, and that's kind of where we land. Thank you.
Delegate Ebersol.
I'm going to try to convince you to vote for it, okay? The uncodified section at the end of the bill finally charges these two organizations with coming up with a real system of figuring out the amounts of compensatory education. It has been niggling us for a while, been having trouble figuring out how to get to it. And it says this charges them with doing it, okay, with coming up with it. So we appreciate your concern, and we put some stuff in the bill to make that happen.
Thank you, Delegate. Any further discussion? Okay, seeing no further discussion, all those in favor of House Bill 490 with amendments, say aye. Aye. Any opposed, raise your hand.
Oh, darn, I thought
We thought we convinced you, Delegate Buckle. Okay.
I had to text one of your wonderful colleagues from the Appropriations Committee who was texting me.
Okay. Opposed are Delegate Buckle, Delegate Hornberger, Delegate Miller, Delegate Long, Delegate Hartman, Delegate Griffith. Okay, the ayes have it. House Bill 490 moves forward favorable with amendments. House Bill 518 is the next bill. It has amendments. Delegate Patterson.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. The bill requires the State Lottery and Gaming Control Commission to adopt regulations to reduce or mitigate the effects of problem gambling. It requires the commission to provide contact information for individuals placed on voluntary exclusion lists to the Maryland Center of Excellence on Problem Gambling unless the individuals decline to have their information shared. It also prohibits wagers on player-specific proposition bets on collegiate sports or athletic events, and prohibit the use of credit cards for any sports wagering-related transactions. The amendments strike provisions that would have prohibited an individual under 21 years of age from participating in fantasy competitions. Move the amendments.
The amendments to House Bill 518 have been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the amendments? Delegate Miller.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Are we able to do a Me Too at this point? On the amendments, is this proper time?
Yes, thank you.
I would like to be a Me Too, please.
All right, sponsor amendment, Delegate Miller, Delegate Hornberger, Delegate Pastor, the chair.
Yeah, put me on too, please.
Okay. The vice chair, Delegate Ebersol, Delegate Patterson, Delegate Wims. Delegate Wims, we got that. Okay. All those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 518, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 518 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
Move favorable, move favorable as amended.
All right, House Bill 518 with amendments has been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all those in favor of House Bill 518, favorable with amendments, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 518 moves forward, favorable with amendments. Next bill, House Bill 546, and this bill has amendments. Delegate Ebersol.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As introduced, this bill requires the State Department of Education to make available a continuing professional development course for school personnel and educators on well-being and flourishing. The amendments require MSE to provide the course only if it can do so at no cost or at a cost comparable to other courses like this. Additionally, the bill is sunset after 5 years. Move the amendments.
Second.
The amendments to House Bill 546 have been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on the amendments? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 546, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 546 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
Move favorable as amended, Madam Chair.
Second.
All right, House Bill 546 with amendments has been moved and properly seconded. All those who have discussion? Okay, we do Me Too moment? Yes. Okay, adding to the bill, Delegate Maricoux North. Anyone else? Delegate Pastor? Any other requests to co-sponsor? Okay, seeing none. Any further discussion on the bill favorable with amendments? Okay, seeing no further discussion, all those in favor of House Bill 546 with amendments, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 546 moves forward, favorable with amendments. House Bill 586, and this bill has amendments. Delegate Young.
Thank you, Madam Chair. House Bill 586 authorizes a county board of library trustees to provide for the selection of a student member. The bill also establishes the qualifications, term of office, and voting rights of the student member if selected. The amendment allows a junior or senior enrolled in a home instruction program to be a student member of a library board. I move the amendments.
All right, the amendments to House Bill 586 have been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the Delegate Hartman on the amendments?
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. All those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 586, say aye. Aye. Any opposed to the amendments? Seeing none, the House Bill 586 has been amended. On the bill, favorable with amendments.
I move the bill.
Second.
All right, any discussion? Delegate Hartman.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So as amended, it's enabling, correct? It doesn't require, it's strictly enabling.
Delegate Young.
Yes, a board may have a student member. That student member may be in a home instruction program.
Thank you.
Any further discussion on 586? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 586 with amendments, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 586 moves forward, favorable with amendments. The next bill is House Bill 610. This bill has amendments. Delegate Patterson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. House Bill 610, the bill requires a qualified organization to hold a gaming license whenever the qualified organization conducts gaming in St. Mary's County in accordance with the current law. The amendments require an organization to obtain a permit to operate a gaming device in St. Mary's County rather than a license to conduct gaming, and alter the effective date of the bill to July 1st, 2026. Move the amendments.
The amendments to House Bill 610 have been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 610, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 610 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
Move favorable as amended.
House Bill 610 has been moved and properly seconded, favorable with amendments. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 610, favorable with amendments, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 610 moves forward, favorable with amendments. All right, House Bill 635, Delegate Mariku North.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As amended, House Bill 635 requires the State Department of Education to establish a centralized unit to process and manage information about the criminal history record checks of individuals working in child care facilities. Applicants for a records check must receive notice of the status of application within 10 days and subject to receipt of information, notify an applicant within time frame required under federal law about the individual's eligibility to work in a child care facility. Additionally, this bill lifts the cap on the number of deputy state superintendents of schools and alters the age of children covered by law on a probationary employment for child care teachers from children 3 and up to children 2 and up. The amendments require that the centralized unit be established within 1 year of the bill's effective date, changes the time frame by which notice of eligibility be provided from 45 days to a time frame covered by federal law, and requires that MSDE report to the General Assembly on the centralized unit and any remaining administrative hurdles after it is established. Move the amendments.
The amendments to House Bill 635 have been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 635 say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 635 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
Move the bill as amended.
House Bill 635 has been moved and properly seconded, favorable with amendments. Any discussion? Seeing, okay, Delegate Palakovich-Carr. Yeah. All right, sponsor amendment, Delegate Palakovich-Carr. Anyone else? Delegate Buckle. Delegate Wims. Delegate Long. Delegate Addison. Delegate Pastor. Delegate Hartman. Delegate Griffith. And the chair, if I'm not already on it. And the vice chair. And Delegate Eversole. Delegate Coley. Have we missed anyone? Delegate Roberson. Okay, seeing no further discussion on House Bill 635, favorable with amendments, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 635 moves forward, favorable with amendments. The next bill is House Bill 660, Delegate Young.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The bill increases the per capita funding amount that must be provided to the State Library Resource Center beginning in fiscal 2028. I move the bill.
Second. This bill has no amendments. It's been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all those in favor of House Bill 660, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Delegate Hartman is opposed. And Buckle, oh, okay, hold on, let me slow down here. Okay. Opposed to 660, Delegate Buckle, Delegate Miller, Delegate Long. I already said Delegate Hartman, Delegate Griffith. Okay. All right, the ayes have it. House Bill 660 moves forward, favorable. The next bill is House Bill 742, Delegate Mariku North.
Thank you, Madam Chair. House Bill 742 requires for fiscal year 2028 to 2030, the governor continue to appropriate funds for the Growing Family Child Care Opportunities Program in their annual budget bill. Move the bill.
House Bill 742 has been moved and seconded. This bill has no amendments. Discussion, Delegate Buckle.
So I had a question. The fiscal notes are a little odd this year, I'd have to say. So this one says in the sort of the blocks of the fiscal effect that it's $450,000. But then in the text explaining it, it says it really doesn't have a fiscal effect because the $450,000 allocated to this program has been allocated for several years, and the assumption is would continue to be allocated whether it was mandated or not. And so I like the program. I'm just wondering, is this being viewed and scored as additional future mandated funding, which is, I think, why many of us voted against the last bill, which is a very worthy cause for libraries, but it's new money. It's money that we didn't do this year, last year. We're going to have to do it in the future. Versus this bill, also a good program that we've already been doing this $450,000 for quite a few years, and it's not built into a growing budget. It's just maintaining it. Is there a perspective on that? Because it seems strange to say that the bill requires $450,000 in the future, but it really has no fiscal impact because we're already doing it.
Delegate Mariku North.
I apologize. Thank you, Madam Chair. Yes, this is only dealing with the fiscal year 2028, 2030. If Altra has anything to add to that.
Council.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So in the DLS analysis of the future budget situation, they include this $450,000 when they look at what they assume will happen in fiscal year 28, 29, and beyond.
Okay.
They assume this will be in there.
So DLS, when they make their budget forecast, and we have deficits, we don't have deficits, they're not viewing this as new spending. They're just viewing this as part of what we've all agreed in prior years to spend on these types of programs.
That's correct.
Thank you. I appreciate the clarification.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 742, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed, raise your hand. Okay, the ayes have it. House Bill 742 moves forward, favorable. The next bill is House Bill 1052, Delegate Young.
Thank you, Madam Chair. House Bill 1052 decreases the number of members on the Board of Trustees for the Maryland School of the Deaf from 19 members to 13 members. The bill also increases the minimum number of board members that must be deaf from 6 to 7, but that 7 will now constitute a majority. I move the bill.
Second.
House Bill 1052 has been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? All right, seeing no discussion, all those in favor of House Bill 1052, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 1052 moves forward, favorable. The next bill, House Bill 1182. This bill has amendments. Delegate Young.
As amended, the bill authorizes a school to coordinate a student's voluntary use of a locative device to monitor a student with an IEP with a history of wandering or elopement. The policy must include parental written consent, and data collected must only be used to respond to wandering or elopement behavior. The State Department of Education must issue advisory guidance on how to implement a locative device policy. The amendment removes behavioral intervention plans, requires a locative device not be used for audio or video recordings of other students or personnel, and it clarifies that MSDE's guidance may not be construed as legal advice about federal privacy laws. I move the amendments.
Second.
The amendments to House Bill 1182 have been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 1182, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, sponsor amendments, Delegate Griffith, Delegate Pastor, Delegate Merrick North, Delegate Polakovich-Carr, Delegate Ebersol, Delegate Patterson, the Vice Chair, the Chair, Delegate Wims, Delegate Miller. Okay, I'll slow down next time. Patterson, Ebersol, Chair, Vice Chair, Wims, Miller. All right. On the bill as amended, House Bill 1182.
Move favorable as amended.
All right, House Bill 1182 has been moved and properly seconded, favorable with amendments. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 1182, favorable with amendments, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? No opposition. House Bill 1182 moves forward, favorable with amendments. The next bill, House Bill 1274, this bill has amendments. Delegate Miller.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As amended, this bill authorizes a local school system to award a posthumous honorary diploma to deceased students for when they would have graduated. Diplomas are awarded only on written request of parent, legal guardian, or next of kin. The amendments create one posthumous honorary diploma to any student enrolled in any grade, kindergarten through grade 12, and change the title of the bill to Eric's Law. Move the amendments.
The amendments to House Bill 1274 have been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing, yes, the chair, the vice chair, Ebersol, Patterson, Buckle, Hornberger, Wims, Long, Coley, Pastor, Hartman, Vogel, Griffith, Young, Roberson, Merrick North, Polakovich-Carr. I think Addison, I think the entire committee, is there anyone that did not want to be on the bill? The entire committee, congratulations, the entire committee, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay.
I have a subsequent question.
On the amendments, Delegate Buckle.
I mean, this is two Delegate Miller's bills on the same calendar, and I look back being one of the longest-ranking members of the committee, under Ways and Means Rule 9.3 subsection B, that's not permissible. There can't be two Delegate Miller bills on a calendar. I just wanted to point that out.
I'll have to double-check the rules.
Sheila Hickson left it in your desk.
Okay.
For future events, just in case. There's also half a gallon of Irish biscuits.
Oh, my word. I'll make sure I double-check. Thank you, Delegate. Parliamentarian of Ways and Means. All right, that was on the amendment. So on the bill, favorable with amendments. All right, House Bill 1274 has been amended, which includes every single member of this committee being added as co-sponsors. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 1274, favorable with amendments, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 1274 moves forward, favorable with amendments. The next bill is House Bill 1279. This bill has amendments. Delegate Polakovich-Carr.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The bill as it came in altered eligibility for and the manner for claiming the awards of the Catalytic Revitalization Project tax credit, but the amendments largely strike those alterations and instead just do one thing, which is require the Secretary of Housing and Community Development in their regulations to implement the program to emphasize applications that promote workforce housing. It's already current law that affordable housing is promoted. Move the amendments.
House Bill 1275 the amendments have been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 1279, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? House Bill 1279 has been amended. On the bill, favorable with amendments.
Favorable. Second.
All right, House Bill 1279 has been moved and properly seconded with amendments. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 1279, favorable with amendments, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 1279 moves forward, favorable with amendments. Next bill is House Bill 1305. This bill has amendments. Back to you, Delegate Ebersol.
This bill requires the State Department of Education to include in an annual report on children and foster youth the graduation rate for foster youth within 6 years of enrolling for college, and to publish reported information for foster youth along with comparable data for other youth. Additionally, the bill requires the State Department and the Department of Human Services to develop and submit a report on improving outcomes for students in the state child welfare system. The amendment's only correct drafting error, so with your permission, I could move it as amended. Nope? Okay, we move the amendments.
Second.
The amendments to House Bill 1305 have been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on the amendments? Seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 1305, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 1305 has been amended. Delegate Ebersol on the bill as amended.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move the bill as amended.
Okay, any discussion? Is that a sponsor addition? Delegate Pastor as a sponsor.
Yeah, I would like to be added.
Delegate Ebersol. Delegate Wims. Delegate Maricopa North. Missing anyone? Okay. All right, any further discussion on House Bill 1305? All right, on the bill favorable with amendments, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 1305 moves forward favorable with amendments. All right, the final bill of the day for voting, House Bill 1310. This bill has amendments. Delegate Ebersol.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As introduced, this bill authorizes a high school student who experiences the death of a parent due to specified cancer to request a standardized traumatic loss notation on the student's official transcript. The amendments expand the scope of the bill to the death of a parent or sibling for any reason and require that the transcript list the year and semester the traumatic loss occurred. Move the amendments, please.
The amendments to House Bill 1310 have been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the amendments? Delegate Roberson? All right, sponsor amendment, Delegate Roberson, Delegate Pastor, the chair, Delegate Maricopa North, the vice chair, Delegate Ebersol, Delegate Pastor, Delegate Wims, Patterson, what did I say? Oh, Patterson. Patterson.
Tomato, tomato.
Delegate Addison. Delegate Young. Anyone else? Okay, that was on the amendments? Okay. All right, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 1310, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 1310 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
Move favorable, Madam Chair.
Second.
House Bill 1310 has been moved and properly seconded, favorable with amendments. Is there any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor of House Bill 1310, favorable with amendments, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 1310 moves forward favorable with amendments. Congratulations, Delegate. Yes. And I do want to take a moment to congratulate Delegate Miller and Delegate Coley, bringing legislation that has impacted both of your families and being able to bring solutions to help other families and help people of the state of Maryland. So congratulations, and that's what we're all here for, and we're really glad to support these pieces of legislation, so thank you. Absolutely. All right, seeing no withdrawals, that ends the work at the desk for the Ways and Means Committee today. We're back on the floor at 5 o'clock. Several subcommittees are meeting, and I'll see everyone on the floor later today. Oh, there's a request for a green picture, so all those in green, please come to the front. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.